Hello people, shift your mindset here with a new episode. Look at their deeds instead of their words. For me an important one, because what someone does for you speaks more volume than the words they speak to you. And that's today's episode. One of the qualifications of a good person or a good organization is spreading love. I also get in my comments someone who's reacting every time in the comments under my videos with who are the ones who preaching all around the world with Bible scripture, Bible scripture, Bible scripture. But preaching are words. Words can be shallow, words can be fake. Oh, I like you so much, but you didn't mean a thing of it. So more important is to look at the deeds. And just coincidentally, this weekend and also today and probably tomorrow, we're having a big problem here in the community. Friday there was a big strike at the municipality, and the water and electricity people are striking at the moment. An illegal strike, but doesn't matter here. A strike is a strike and people are suffering. So part of the neighborhood here, luckily we're not affected by it, but part of the neighborhood here, also in my own street, they have no power. No power since Friday, so almost 3 days already. And what you see is beautiful, because we have a community chat, we have a group on WhatsApp, and people are helping other people out. And that's what I learned when I left the JW religion, what unconditional love is, what helping others means. It's not about the words, it's not how much hours you preach, how much countries you visit to preach, how much you make an appearance in the congregation. When times are tough, that you be there. So, people are showering here because we have hot water. People are putting stuff here in the freezer. People are putting stuff in other people's freezers just to don't have to waste frozen food. There are people helping out with other stuff, taking care of animals or whatever, supplying water. People come here and fill up their water tanks because we still have water. I have enough backup water. So if something is going wrong, I can manage on my own here. I'm self-sufficient. I'm off the grid, as you guys say it. And that's what it's all about. And also the people who are listening experienced it first-handed, that if someone is sick or someone is old and needs help, they don't want you to ring the doorbell and say, hey, you have to come to the congregation and stuff like that. No, they want to help you with maybe some grocery shopping. Maybe to sit there just when another one from the house has to work, just to watch out, to have a conversation, to help clean the place or whatever, to fix the gutter, everything. But where are they then? Nowhere. Jehovah Witnesses, you are a charity organization. Where is the charity? Where is the love? You can comment as much as you want underneath my videos with Bible scriptures, with everything and preaching and don't go into military service and stuff like that. But that's deflecting from the real truth. Because where are you guys when people are in need? And if people are in need, you're only helping your own people. Did Jesus only provide food for his people? No, he broke some more breads and feeded about, what was it, 5,000 people? Around 5,000 people? People who were just there. Not only his disciples, no, he broke the bread for everyone who wanted to listen to them, for everyone who was in his surroundings. So, love, where is the love? And that from my own situation now, where people are watching out for each other. The other day, I took my chainsaw with 2 other guys and we cut a tree because it was fallen onto the road. We cut it in the early mornings so everybody could go to work, etc. If I need someone now, I can just let someone know, and within 5 minutes there are a lot of people here waiting for the gate for me to open it and to come and help. And they even don't want money for it. They're just there for each other. And it's a nice experience for me, because now I know how it also can be out in that scary satanic world. But it's better, and I have more help than I was at JW. Because when I was divorced, there was no one for me to comfort me, to just sit with me, just reason with me, to encourage me. No one. So you can say whatever you want, but you are on paper a charity organization. We don't know how much money of your donation is going to relief committees, stuff like that. We don't know. It's not transparent. In other countries, you fill transparency for providing for your donations. You never hear a story about JW's opening a soup kitchen on a Saturday morning and feed the homeless around them. If I go, we have an unemployment rate here of more than 40 to 50% of this country. We have a gardener because we want to supply also for other people in their needs. He is allowed, he didn't want to in the beginning. It took me 3-4 months to gain his trust so much. But now he is showering here inside, because he lives also on another place and there's no hot water. But it's so normal to us, to me and my wife, just to provide him with a hot shower. But it took him that long to see that we were serious in letting him stay here. When he was hurt because he was kicked by a horse, we took him in. We went to the hospital, we took him in our home. And we looked after him, if he was all right, if he's not getting nauseous and stuff like that. So he was living inside our house. If someone here in the neighborhood has something, people open their homes, welcome you into their homes and let you stay. They're not too busy for everything, they drop everything and they take care of you. I never ever experienced that kind of love within the organization. So you're a charity organization. If I go to the shop here, some Indian shop, they sell everything. I go in, I see someone sitting outside. I purchase another bread and I give it to him. It's normal here to take care of other people. And they're not pathetic, they're not sick, they're not parasites. It's just love. It's normal for people to take care of each other here. People are helping you, parking in and out of your car, you give them something. It's a way of life that you take care of each other in what you need. And you don't give something to someone and then feels great and oh, I'm the rich guy and I give you something so you can eat. No, it's another level of consciousness, but also another level of love. You don't expect anything in return, you just give love. Sometimes with food, sometimes with money, doesn't matter, but you're there for someone who's in need. And that took me to, I was watching, because the first thing you see now here on the news is, of course, breaking news, two new members of the governing body. But below that you have a hurricane, Helene, United States, 26th of September already. So there's 2 weeks, we're further down the road. And you're a charity organization. So where's the charity? Effect on the brothers. They're good in giving your information, but it's propaganda. But in my opinion, the wrong propaganda, because these are words and not deeds, and not good deeds. Sadly, 3 brothers were killed. Horrible. We wish that on nobody. So our hearts go out to the family of those JW brothers. 1,600 publishers were displaced, 29 homes were destroyed, 236 homes, major damage, almost 800 homes, minor damage, 1 kingdom hall, major damage. That's not that bad. But then the relief efforts. Circuit overseers and local elders are providing spiritual and practical assistance to those affected by the hurricane. Spiritual and practical assistance. Circuit overseer and local elders. Now, in my opinion, local elders are not Bob the Builder. Local elders are not getting involved in doing the job. It's like cleaning the kingdom hall. They delegate it to their group because they are too busy with other things. So I think it's almost providing spiritual and maybe practical assistance in filling out some forms for the insurance, but not getting your hands dirty with your feet in the clay, ripping out carpets, whatever. And 2 disaster relief committees have been appointed to coordinate relief efforts. But that's it, people. I couldn't find more than this statement on the website. I didn't hear any stories about relief. It's crucial that in the first 2-3 days you need water, you need electricity, you need blankets, you need whatever you need, but it's critical to be there ASAP. But I don't see anything here. Doesn't mean that it's not there on the background. I hope that they're already there and busy with fixing things. But if you are a charity organization, these kind of things are the things that show everyone that you're practicing what you preach. But if I go to another website, the LDS Church or the Mormons, we all think that Jehovah Witnesses think that they are the only organization who spread love and who do the good thing in the world. But the Mormons is organizing disaster relief command centers in Florida, Georgia and Carolinas. So they're already giving you 3 places where they have relief command centers. So that's already more specific than the Jehovah Witnesses are. Trucks of water, food, hygiene kits and other essential supplies are being sent as quickly as possible to the locations of greatest need. Then you see all kind of pictures, also young guys from the LDS church. LSD is another church, I think. But the LDS church, you see them ripping out carpets with the chainsaw. They're cutting trees. They're fixing up homes. They all have a yellow t-shirt, so you can see they're from that church. And it's a great task. And in the coming weeks, thousands of volunteers will bring hope to the communities as they spend their days and weekends mucking out flooded homes, cleaning debris, removing downed trees and tarping roofs. The relief crews will be deployed to Alabama eastward, across central Florida, northward through Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina and Tennessee. In times of need, we continue to depend upon the surrounding Latter-day Saint congregations to love and serve those in need. They are not ripping out carpets only from LDS members. They help everybody in that area with food, water, medical supplies, whatever they need. So that's just a quick example that other religions are putting in more effort, as it seems, than the Jehovah Witnesses do. So you can talk whatever you want. You can make it things as big as you want. Jehovah this, Jesus that. We're preaching all around the world and you can do this. We are the only ones who preaching in to all nations and stuff like that. Mormons, besides that, also preach everywhere. But it comes down to when you need help, you get help. And it starts in a congregation. In my opinion, I always looked strong, but I wasn't. But there was no one who was seeing that for who I was at that moment. I needed comforting when I was divorced. I needed comforting when whatever happens. But there was no one there. And that's the big thing. Because how are you gonna fix after Armageddon everything with each other if you are already lacking so much empathy, love and unconditional love? Also for other people who are not a JW. We all had that, I had it too, that backpack with all the essentials. So if the governing body says, guys, run to the Mont Blanc in France, then we went all with our backpack, we went there. But they even don't know how to help other people. How are they gonna manage it to help their own people? Because there are plenty of examples of people who needed help but didn't get the help they wanted. And helping, I rather have physical help at the moment. I need water, I need food, than an elder who comes here to pray with me to Jehovah. Because if my home is devastated or I lost my home by this hurricane, I have no home left. No prayer or encouraging words are gonna help me. I need someone who helps me with fulfilling my basic needs. And I don't see it back on the website. Maybe there are some great stories about that, but now it's all about 2 new governing body members. That's more important than shedding some light, giving us people some insights on how we went into the territory to help other people. And you can say, yeah, but we don't want to brag about it and stuff like that. It's not bragging about something, it's put your money where your mouth is. If you are a charity organization, you are loaded with donations, let the people see where your donations are going. And then you get people involved in your, how do you say it, your mission. I was here at a community meeting and we have to pay some contributions for this community. And then he told us, okay, we have so much money, this we spend on this we spend on a camera in the beginning of the neighborhood. He scans all the license plates of people coming in and we can give them flags, green flag, red flag, orange flag, and the security company is checking it out if someone is entering our neighborhood with a red flag in the system. So they say, okay, we spent 2,500 on this camera, we spent 200 euros on fixing potholes or whatever, or cleaning out, or till the last cent it's accounted for. But you never get a detailed summary of how much they paid, of how much they spent on the relief of this Hurricane Helene. You never see how much they spend on, or how much they profited from selling kingdom halls, stuff like that. So people think, just think, where am I a part of? And for you individually, all the ex-JWs, I hope you see now that around us there are a lot of people who genuinely want to help us. And we also need other people, we also want to help other people, and then we see it also back in our reflection. But for me, it's without a doubt much more help and much more unconditional love I am experiences since I left the JW religion. Thank you for watching, guys. We see each other at the next episode.